So the message I got today was send a message and end the narrative. And along with that came that your heart has been branded by a narcissist. And it's high time that you shut off that energy. They're bullying you. They're chasing your soul. They're angry because you have escaped a situation or have moved away from a situation, and they're not able to continue to suck your energy, and they want you to pay. It's been hard for them to understand that you have moved on, that you have chosen to elevate in your life. And I think that I even get the feeling that you're not even that aware that they are continuing to come after you, but that there are days or times where you feel this absolute absence of love, or absence of having someone around you to protect you. And that's never true. Spirit wants you to know that you are never alone, that there is always someone there protecting you, that there is always someone to guide you and hold you, that there is always an angel or a loved one that is passed on, or even in the earthly realm, there are friends and family and people who truly love you. And I think that this person or energy, whatever, it kind of feels like they're not even in your life anymore. But they've sent you, they've interfered in your life. They've tried to maybe even make up with you, and you've been wise enough to say, I'm not going to go there, I'm not going to entertain any of that. And when you do that, their real true colors come out, and they just blast you with a narcissistic, egotistical, arrogant display. And those are literally the words that I asked for. I mean, I asked for a description of this person or this energy, and I got fire, blasphemy, arrogance, egomaniac, futuristic fucker, not a kind soul. And if you were to actually encounter them face to face at this moment, they might even portray as a kind person who's saying, hey, how have you been? I've missed you. I hope everything's going well. Is there anything I can do for you? Can we maybe go have coffee? And all they're doing is trying to re-inject themselves into your energy. However, I don't think you're doing that. In fact, I think that it feels like some of you have even moved on from this person and haven't seen them for years. And they're still injecting themselves into your world. I asked Spirit if these energy, if this person, if they have grown stronger, and they said yes, but in a different kind of way. They aren't able to, all they can do is manipulate through energy, but do not think that they don't have a power to manipulate you even from a distance. They've learned how to do that. And you, being a kind person, being open-hearted and trying to, elevate yourself, you don't see it coming. And it's a warning from Spirit that you've got to stop this. And so for some of you, this is someone that you still interact with. Some of you, this is someone that you don't. But energetically, Spirit says you've got to stop. You've got to send the message and then end the narrative. So I asked, how do you send the message? I mean, how does that work? And they said that you're to be more so see, even the words are being blocked at this point. um, I I'm having trouble being able to articulate it because it feels like I'm being blocked from sending you this message. Spirit is telling me that you're on the right track, that you can block this energy, but that isn't going to be enough. And that you've got to be ready to cast a spell is the words that are coming into my mind, but that's not what spirit means. What spirit is trying to say is that you have got to cleanse yourself from this. You've got to learn a new way of thinking of them. So being angry every time that you think of them in a negative light, or that you become physically, or mentally anguished at the thought of something with them, they feed off that energy. That you've got to find a way to dismiss this, to bring the thought in if it enters your mind, and say, okay, I hear you, now it's time to go, and brush it away. Don't let it in. This will be probably hard because they're good at that, but don't give that energy any more power than it already has. I also asked, what is the message that we're supposed to send? Okay, if I'm going to deliver the message in my own unique way of sending off a positive vibe, what message is it that they're supposed to get? And Spirit said that they need to get on with their own life. That your life is yours. And that it never was theirs. And it truly does. My vision and my feeling from this is that this entity, this energy, feels like you're theirs. Like you have done them wrong by even leaving their space, and that energy that you possess, that everything that you've done, I keep hearing collective would never be able to do the things they did today if it wasn't for me. I mean, they truly believe that you are who you are because of them. This person's a tyrant, and this person is not going to stop until you stop it. So send a message and then end the narrative. It's going to push you over an edge. It could very well take you to a place where you're going to question whether or not you're doing the right thing. It's going to make you question things that have happened in the past. You're going to question your own sovereignty, is what I'm hearing. And don't, you know what? God has your back on this one. Spirit will not allow you to be manipulated if you are walking this path with the whole intent of doing it with kindness. There's no other way to really say it other than you've got to be aware when it happens, and you cannot feed it with anger. it feeds off of that. I also get the I also get a feeling that this energy feeds off of not just your negativity, but any weaknesses that you may perceive about yourself. So if you ever are thinking, I'm not good enough for this, or I'm not, if you, even if you know, feel like you're not perfect in a certain way, you're not doing something that you should, be aware of how you feel when you're thinking that, because we all have those thoughts. That's not uncommon. But there's going to be a different sort of energy you will feel within you when this is going on. And Spirit says, be aware. It may, if that voice is going on, that may be the voice of this person or this energy that's trying to get in there and feed their own soul. So I'm curious to see how this resonates with you. There's going to be a little bit of time that's going to be needed. Don't be afraid to pray. God is on your side on this one, absolutely, 100%. And if you have any kind of comments or interest in, have a story that goes behind with this, please let me know. I've been feeling this for a couple days now. It feels very strong. I've really felt drawn to share this with you. So let me know in the comments down below. If this video resonates with you, please hit the like button. And I'd like to hear from you soon. Peace and love.